Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm so excited. I have one of my cousins here and he's going to be making for us chapati. And here in Rwanda we love.
Hi, today we are going to make chapatis. And for our ingredients, we're going to need some water, we're going to need some white flour, some oil, any oil you like, but regular oil works fine. We're going to need some salt and some sugar. Those are our ingredients. So for example, if we're to do 10 chapatis, we're going to need 6 cups of flour. So let me measure that out. So for our 6 cups of flour we have here, we're going to use 1 teaspoon of salt. Likewise, when you use 1 teaspoon, we use 3 teaspoons of sugar. So we mix our dry ingredients well. Using water. Now a tip I can give you, you get your flour and then you separate it, right? If you're fine, you can use your fingers and just build a well in the middle like that. Now for 6 cups of white flour we have here, what we're going to do, we're going to use 2 cups of water. So for our flour we use 3 cups of water. That's what gives it a good mixture. So I'm using a Kenyan recipe, and for this dough we are going to add half a cup of oil to it. The Kenyans really like to add oil to their chapatis, so look at that. Yeah, great dough. Alright, so for example, when your dough is like this, you can put it on a surface like this. It's much easier to knead than when it's in the bowl. At least that's my experience. A lot of people enjoy kneading in the bowl, but for me, outside the bowl is where it's much easier. When your dough is done, you can tell just by pressing a finger, you see the dough lifts back up. I like my dough a bit wet, not necessarily dry. I know this may defy some baking principles, but it's food, you know, it's life. It doesn't really have to go exactly by the book when it comes to flavor. It's just add 1 tablespoon of oil on top of it. So we are going to cut our chapati into 10 portions. Now that we've partitioned our chapatis here, like you see, we just have a station where we can roll them. And so for me, I'm right-handed. I like to keep the flour on my right side. And yeah, just you get your ball of chapati, you can just roll it like this. So it's a bit of a spherical shape. It's a circle, right? So put it down like this, then just press it down. You get your normal chapati, you roll it, and then you add 1 tablespoon of oil on top of it, like I'm doing here. and then you just spread the oil. If you have a brush, it's much better, but I'm already using my hands, so it's what I'm using. So now as you add the oil, just make sure it covers every edge, every area. So after you add the oil and it covers every edge, what you're going to do is to roll it like this. You see, it's a long chapati that you've rolled up, and then you roll it, bringing it to this side, almost like a circle, as you see. Yeah, and that, we keep it aside, and then we begin with another one. The beauty of this is it gives it layers of the chapati, so it's not just one flat bread. It's a beautiful texture to it. After we've added oil and rolled them like this, like you can see, the next step is you get one and then you just pat it down. You see, just into almost a circular shape, so it's easier to roll. You see? So the first thing you have to do is put your pan on the heat. Just let it first absorb some heat for about 20 to 25 seconds. So this is the color we want from our chapati. This is what tells us that it's ready to be served. It's golden with just a hint of black. Guys, as you can see, we have finished cooking the chapati, and I just want to show you just how beautiful the layers come out. Look at that. Look at the layers, guys. So the beauty of the layers is that it's like it's almost a mixture of a chapati and also bread. So it's crunchy but also soft. Yeah, so let's give it a taste and see.
Give it a taste.
Wow, that is just...
This is easily the best chapati in town.
I mean, tell me about it.
I hope you've liked this video, and bravo for this gentleman, Colin. See you next time. Goodbye.